Nazdar lidi, vítejte pokračuje z hry UnMetal. Finálního streamu z téhle hry. Zbývají tak 2 hodinky do konce, se poslední lokaci, možná neevidentně. Poslední boss. A bude to dohraní. Takže tady má Apache, ty jdou praštětnou ranou, ale zase mají, vidějí do stranu. Tyjo, má mě viděl hajzl. Takže musí házet takhle mince, ale vidějí hovno. Honem. Jsou ninjové, vole. Vědí o všem. Tady final boss je dost těžký. Aha, tak ještě ne, no. Tak ještě jeden boss před bossem, ale. Ty ten má na prčic. To prkle. Au! Já to mám teď pravý lékárničky, kurňa, kam běžíš? Tak kůda, hodil po mně vějíř, vole. Proč máš šurikeny? Schválně tady save point před ním, že bude těžký asi. Takže co se ani vemu? Granáty? Mám jenom 2. To bude účinnější, než nějaký atomový střely, vole. Já to nesebral! Tak kunda, já do toho vlezu, vole. Tak. Já jsem mi to uložil i s tím loadem. Tak kunda, vole, jak se trfil, vole. Já mám 4 lékárničky na něj. Au! To se asi rollnout. Čau strejdo, no? prdele. Ty kunda, vole. Jestli byl ve sklepě, jaký sklepě? V jakým sklepě? Ha! Netrefil! Ty vole! Ty vole, to nejde rolovat, ne? Že lepší bude na něj grát, a já mám jenom 2, ale... A mám rakety 2. Tomu dá damage jak prase, ne? On to vyblokoval! Ty, on to rozsekne, hajzl. To je šmejt, vole. Fakt musíš ani s kulkama, vole. Já chcípnu. Já to nejde vyhýlovat. Teď jsem začal. To prdele. A jakože si doslova začal. Streamu 14 minut. To je kunda, jak to táhne do... Asi si půjdu dodělat level, no. Tady je Spitfire, a to mi máš teď. To je svině, vole. Jo, no byl. Já jsem došel asi za 2 minuty, vole. Jste mrknula, byl jsem někde jinde, viď? Ne! To prdele. Tebe píčo, vole! To nehýluje svině. Teď se mě pořád stejně, vole. Tohle tak na 2 zásobníky. To nejde, vole. Musím se asi dát levo. Jako zabít. Aha. Ale komunici expert nebo na těžko? Ani jedno teď se mi nehodí, no. Já jsem potřeboval boost damage, vole. Ty vole, to nejde vyhýlovat, on doběhne čurák. No jo, nech mě, vole. Do prda. Ty on mě zabil, vole. Ty vole! Dokecej nebo chcípnu.
Hasta la vista, baby. Boss defeated.
Double easy, boss. Ne?
Mike.
Fuck! You scared me. Mike?
Yeah, it's me.
I heard about how you kicked Marcuson's ass. Son of a bitch. He deserved it.
What are you doing here, Mike?
Well, after I finished repairing those lasers, they decided I had to come here to fix more stuff.
Wasn't it your night off?
Yup. Just another night working for a bunch of damn extortionists. What brings you here, Mike? Need some help?
Nah, I'm going to the rooftop.
Almost there. Just take an elevator up a floor.
I know, I was just exploring a little.
Anyway, if you need any help, come see me. I'll be around.
Thanks, Mike. See you later.
Yup. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. That ear.
It wasn't wise to use weapons there.
Já nevím, jak zničit tu krabici posranou.
It wasn't wise to use weapons there.
Ze střechy, aha. Já nemám kartu. Říkají, že potřebuje level 4. Kde jsem nebyl? Tu kartu, co má být level 5, jsem ani nenašel. Tak to bude nějaká secret karta, vole. Oni se ty secrety tady blbě hledají. Už je vypraskám ve stěně a přejdeš to.
Finally went out to the rooftop. As I stepped out, I observed details that would be missed by mere amateurs. But to a trained eye like mine, nothing ever goes unnoticed. First off, there was a communication antenna to my right.
Right? You mean on the left?
I was looking south, so your left is my right.
Of course. Continue.
Another key detail. There were 4 guards. And they were smoking. Well, well, well. Look who we have here.
Hands up.
You have no fucking idea who I am, do you?
Who the hell are you, scumbag?
I'm the man who's going to shove my boot in your asses so deep that you'll all be shitting leather for a month. I'm the fucking work inspector. Military Internal Affairs.
What?
So, how the fuck is it possible that a goddamn gentleman like me, dressed as a mere civilian, freely strolled around the whole fucking building? I'll tell you how. Because some inept guards decided that instead of being at their posts, they slithered up to the rooftop to hide, smoke, and spew scum.
It's our 5 minutes off, sir.
Are you kidding me, soldier?
No, sir.
What's your name, scumbag?
Mike, sir.
Listen to me carefully, scumbag Mike. I've been sent by the general himself. He is pissed off with all the soldiers in this building, and I have his permission to ensure each one of you are pissed on. I just have to make a little fucking check mark, and your precious fucking leave is a never-ending hell of cleaning latrines and wiping piss. So, don't piss me off. Do I make myself clear, scumbag Mike?
Crystal clear, sir.
Chatting, blah, 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 gossiping like schoolgirls. You disgust me. Fuck. Imagine if I was a spy or a prisoner who managed to obtain critical information, and I was pretending to be a work inspector in order to steal a helicopter and escape. What do you think would happen, scumbag Mike?
Sir, it would be a non-authorized takeoff, and it would be shot down by the surface-to-air missiles.
And you think he couldn't avoid it?
Only if he disabled the communication with the missiles, sir.
I see. And how would he do that?
Sir, disabling the communication antenna that communicates with all surface-to-air missile batteries.
And then he just gets away. What kind of shitty security is that? That's it. This is all going into my report. Heads are going to roll.
Please, sir, don't rescind our leave. We have children waiting for us.
Fuck. You have children, and you're smoking. You call yourself a father, scumbag, Mike? I have good reason to keep you from your kids.
No, please. I'll give up smoking. I swear to God.
Swear to me.
I swear. I swear.
I'm magnanimous. I will turn a blind eye to this indecency. But the day you hold another cigarette will be your last.
Thank you, sir.
Take a look at this floor. It's littered of cigarette butts, you pigs. Have you been tossing these without putting them out? You'll burn the building down. Not to mention the pollution. And what happens if a passing child gets burnt from these? Fucking swine. Lean down, little piggies, and collect all these cigarette butts. With your mouths. Now.
Yes, sir.
You asshole.
Yes, sir.
Now, get out of here and go back to your posts.
Yes, sir.
Ha! Mám drát. Hodlám ho použít.
Here it was, the antenna. I searched for wires to cut. Good news, I found some wires. Bad news, I found something else behind them.
What, Mr. Fox?
A bomb.
A bomb in a communication antenna?
Exactly. I thought someone before me placed it there to sabotage the tower. And that person was captured or killed before he could set off the bomb. However, a label adjacent to the bomb solved the enigma. It read, Communication Antenna Sparky SGL-65B Anti-Vandalism System. Anti-personnel bomb explode if person attempt cut antenna signal. Explosion will not affect structure, but shrapnel eject outside, literally destroy any person nearby.
Interesting. Sergeant, do we have anything similar on base?
No, Lieutenant, but we can request for one.
Well, continue with your farce, Mr. Fox.
The label continued, for emergency purpose, disconnect antenna, prevent explosion by follow KGS 185/U protocol.
And what the hell is that protocol?
The KGS 185/U protocol. I didn't figure it out at first, but it turns out that I had read that name before.
Ježišmarja, to je tohle. Nejdřív spojit kabely, jo. Můžu se podívat. Tak. Teď nemáš věci na to. Aha, aha. Já to ani neoznačím. Mám jeden kabel. Mám jeden kabel, drát a lano. Stačí, ne? Já už nechci kombajn. Ale ne železní Já to musím nějak zaspunkovat.
To bridge the wires of the communication antenna, I needed to wrap some wire around some clamps. To bridge the wires of the communication antenna, I needed to wrap some wire around some clamps.
Jo, ještě uchytky, jo. To musím najít ještě. to mám. Jak to odletí, ne, vole. Ještě potřebuji 2 dráty. Když půjdeš dolů a uděláš roll. Ha? Můj ty nějaký věci doprolovat. Víc granátů, to teď moc nepotřebuju. A druhý. Je určitě nějaká sračka, ale to cítím. Tak. To není helikoptéra, jak odletím. Tady je. A co tady? Je to vlíst. Tak. Jak to tam bylo? Takže nejdřív čtvrtý s druhým. Druhý s posledním. První se čtvrtým a třetí s pátým. Je to na barvy. Tato se prodali. Jak ono to je jinak. To je druhý do čtvrtýho. To souhlasí.
I use the wire with clamps to connect the...
Jedně. Červený.
With the...
Se šestým. Ne, ono, červený je 1,4, to je zelený. A hovno.
use the wire with clamps to
Proč
connect.
mám jenom 2? Já jsem něco nesebral. Já se to nemůžu ven?
With the.
Jo, já jsem, aha, byl v ruce.
I use the wire with clamps to connect the.
Žlutej. S modrým.
With the.
Co je, vole? Aha. Medaile. Otazník.
I use the wire with clamps to connect the.
Červený.
With the.
Bílej.
I use the wire with clamps to connect the. With the. I use the wire with clamps to. With the. I use the wire with clamps. With the.
Jo, já musím, jo, pořadí, vole. Černý. To zeleným. To mi to bouchlo, vole.
I use the wire with clamps to connect the.
Tak mi zbývá jenom žlutý a modrý, vole.
With the.
Tak a stříhne se modrý, červený a černý.
I use the bolt cutter to cut the.
Modrý.
I use the bolt cutter to cut the.
Červený.
I use the bolt cutter to cut the. Done. The antenna was out of action. The surface-to-air defenses would never activate if I hit the skies. Now, I could finally get that damn helicopter and escape.
Mám to uložení, to je nějaký průser. Pan generál. No to už mi přiletí, viď. Ne? Jestli to projdu?
There it was, the helicopter I eventually escaped in, only to have you inevitably shoot it down. But fuck, I didn't have the damn key. I needed it to get the door open.
Já mám vzít klíče do prdele. To půl roky asi nebude fungovat, ale... Takže ještě musím projít patra, abych našel klíč.
I answered the call before leaving.
Hey, Fox, are you there?
Here I am, Robert.
You find a chopper yet?
Found a helicopter, but I don't have the key.
Can't you hotwire it?
I can't even open the outer door. Work your magic with the radio. Maybe you can hear something useful.
No problem. Let's see if a guard can be tricked into telling where a spare key is.
Thanks, friend.
Jo, určitě to tak řeknu, jen tak. Takže si krybe u těch robotů, no. Jeden. To bylo docela komplikovaný, no. Se tam má nějaká údržbáře, třeba to bude vědět.
Hey, Mike, how did they bring you here?
In a helicopter, like everyone else.
Everyone but me? Mike, I'm looking for the key to that helicopter.
Well, General X probably has it in his office.
Is it far?
You're right in front of it.
That door?
Yes.
Fuck, finally some luck.
But
But? What?
only General X can open it.
Shit. Can't you use your magic?
Nope.
There has to be a way to get in there. Back door or something. Come on, Mike, think.
Wait, his office might have another entrance. A while ago, I was studying the map of this building, and I saw something weird.
Weird? What was weird?
The office has a private elevator that leads to the basement. Always wondered why he wanted an unlocked
Do
private elevator.
sklepa.
So you could take the main elevator to the basement and go through there to General X's private elevator?
Yup.
Thanks,
No
Mike.
to, já si myslím, že bude taky zamčený, jo.
Mike, wait! The basement is a fucking maze! Take this map with you. You'll need it to get through safely.
Jasný, no. A já se odskočím. Tak. Už se jde. Kompas. Už nemám, no.
I answered the call before leaving.
Hey, Fox, weren't you searching for a helicopter key?
Fuck yeah.
You have it yet?
Not yet, but I believe General X has one in his office. Why?
Because I heard some talk on the radio. They're keeping a copy of that key in a special room. It's somewhere close to General X's office, through a private lift. Don't know what room it is or where, but I know the door is marked with an X.
A door marked with an X?
Yeah, man. Fucking weird.
Thanks, Robert. If I don't find the key in his office, I'll look for that room.
Takže uzrají ten výtah, ale... Je tamhle tam vede. A fakt, že jo? Co to je za dětka?
Welcome to the basement.
Thanks. Who are you?
I'm the Lord of the Labyrinth.
If I hadn't had enough already, a mental patient escaped from a ward. I played along. I'm Fox, son of Zox. I hail you, O Lord of the Labyrinth. What's behind that door?
A dark labyrinth filled with deadly traps.
Why did they build a maze down here?
They didn't. The labyrinth already existed. This building was built over an old prison, which was built over ancient catacombs. It is said that the souls of the prisoners still dwell there.
Are you trying to scare me with that children's story?
It is merely a warning. Such is the esteemed duty of the Lord of the Labyrinth.
I wish to enter the labyrinth.
Then say friend in Elvish, and the door will open.
Friend? In Elvish? Shit. Turns out the mental patient was a fucking Lord of the Rings geek. What person in their right mind knows how to say friend in Elvish? Well, I don't know the word. Can you give me a hint?
I'm afraid I can't grant any assistance to this enigma.
What if I grant you a punch in the face?
Fruit. Big, sweet. You eat it in the summer?
Watermelon?
It lacks water.
Melon?
Tak. východ dvakrát.
I reached the first intersection. It had 3 exits, north, east, and west. I checked the
Jak
map.
west? Jo, jo. Jak?
The first letter was E, so I took the path to the east.
A?
I reached the second intersection. It also had 3 exits, north, east, and west. I checked the map a second time.
A co jíždí tam?
The second letter was also an E, so I took the east path.
A já
I
neseberu
would
tu
make an
medaili,
effort
vole.
to check the map at every intersection as I proceeded.
Ah! To byl bejt jak svíňa. Já si to přeruluju. Tam nechám, no. To je nějaký duch, kurva. Západ. Skurvený duchové. To je taky křižovatka. Takže 4krát na sever. Tady to je po třetí. Já už jsem prodal, vole. Aj. Že teď na východ. Východ jich. Takže jich. Jo, jich. Východ jich. Východ. Takže ještě jednou jich. Čtyřikrát sever. Jednou dvakrát. Třikrát. Čtyřikrát. Čtyři. Východ. Východ sever. Sever. Takhle na západ. Jednou. Po druhý. Sever. Jednou na sever.
There was something odd about that wall. I found a suspicious brick that smelled like turkey. I pushed it, and...
Našel jsem to. Finální kapitola.
I entered the secret door and left those dungeons behind. Ahead of me was a less dank portion of the basement. According to Mike, there had to be an elevator somewhere that went to General X's office, which should ultimately hold the original helicopter key. On the other hand, Robert told me that he heard of a special room with an X on its door, which could alternatively hold a copy of that key. Either option was fine as long as I could get a hold of a damn working key. And thus, my search of the basement began.
Útěk kompletní, no to nevím. C1. To je křížek, vole. Tak do jaký místnosti mám jít? Tady sbírám C1, no.
A door marked with an X. just like Robert told me. There it was, the secret room where they kept the helicopter key.
Why would they keep a key in such a creepy place instead of an office?
The more I thought about it, the more things felt out of place. I had a strange feeling, like a gut feeling that something was just wrong.
Tak tam asi nemá chodit, jo. A
Mr. Fox.
musím si vybrat dobře, že jo.
Finally arrived.
General X?
The same. Are you searching for a key, Mr. Fox? Perhaps one for a helicopter? You won't find it here, Mr. Fox. I'm afraid that your contact has betrayed you.
Fuck.
Don't blame him. He's been the victim of my counterintelligence.
Right there, in front of me, was General X, the puppet master of Operation Jericho. Not only was he a merciless, psychopathic asshole, he was so smart that he could predict my every move. For starters, he tricked me and Robert into searching for this room.
You had us waiting longer than expected, Mr. Fox.
If you drew some arrows in the labyrinth, I would have come sooner.
That would remove a certain charm, don't you think? By the way, I brought some company.
Colonel! Doctor!
I see you're already acquainted. I'll get to the point, Mr. Fox. Surrender. Otherwise, we'll start executing our guests.
There were too many people. If I opened fire, Harris and the doctor could die.
Let me guess. You're considering the option of shooting, but you know that Harris and the doctor could die.
Fuck, yeah. He read my mind, but that asshole X was a clean shot. If I shot quickly, I could kill him.
Now you're probably thinking I'm stupid for being so exposed, and that you can kill me with a quick enough shot. If you shoot and kill me, that would be the end of the final boss. Of all of this, you'd be a hero. Do you really have such a low opinion of my intellect, Mr. Fox?
Shit. This was part of his plan. He was here on purpose. I was thinking that he might have worn a bulletproof vest.
By now, you should be thinking that I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. Shooting an armored man would be foolish, don't you think?
Fuck. He read my mind once again. But even if his body was covered, his head was not. One bullet between his eyes and goodbye.
But you're not a quitter, Mr. Fox. It's only logical that you'd consider shooting me in the head. I will admit, a challenging, yet possible shot. An Olympian trial of marksmanship, reflexes, and luck. Let me spare you the trouble. Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
Shoot me in the head at point-blank range.
Huh?
But, sir.
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Co to sakra?
Went through his head, but the bastard was unfazed.
Return to your post, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
What you're staring at in awe, Mr. Fox, is a projected image of myself.
A hologram.
Precisely, Mr. Fox. And now that it's obvious that you can't kill me, let's conclude the matter of your surrender. Or are there not enough dead bodies to convince you?
Just give me 10 seconds to think about it.
Of course.
Co mám dál? Buď já se zdám.
It's okay. I surrender.
Co když tam nepůjdu?
There it was, General X's private elevator.
Fakt tam musím. Říkal, že vedle kanceláře, že jsou ty dveře, ne? Spíš se nějaký tajný dveře, vole.
Mr. Fox.
Zkusíme ryse.
Kill Harris.
Co?
Colonel. Kill the doctor.
Co mám do prdele dělat? Já... Čím to mám propojit? Do prdele. Ty zařídí, aby to vybouchlo. Jo, když dám 4 dohromady, tak to bude C4. A fakt, že jo, vole.
To use the explosive, I needed something to act as a timer.
Dobrý den.
Mr. Fox.
Colonel!
Watch out.
Have you already made up your mind, Mr. Fox?
Yes, I've decided that. Watch out! Behind you!
Did you seriously think that I'd fall for such an old trick?
For the record, I warned you. Doctor!
I'm fine. What happened?
An explosion. The guard behind you received the brunt of it. Colonel!
He's alive. Looks like he just blacked out.
We have to leave before reinforcements arrive. I'm taking Harris with me.
It's best not to move him. We don't know if he has any fractures or internal wounds.
I'll take the risk. He can't stay here. Doctor, let's go.
I'm not coming, Fox.
Why not?
There are injured that require my attention, and I don't want to leave my father alone.
What? They were going to kill you.
No, they weren't. It was just a trick to catch you. And if I leave, my father won't work and they'll kill him. Run! Go away!
I'll come back for you with the cavalry. You have my word. I left that room carrying the colonel.
Wait, you're saying that you managed to rescue Colonel Harris?
That's correct.
Well, Mr. Fox, let's see what you invent to remove him from this story.
Lieutenant, we found a corpse in the remains of the helicopter.
What? Who is he?
We don't know, Lieutenant. It was totally carbonized by the fire.
Take him to the lab. I want a forensic analysis done yesterday. Do you understand me, Wachowski?
Yes, sir.
Fuck. We killed Colonel Harris. May God forgive us.
No, he's not Harris. The colonel died a month ago in an ambush. These are his personal belongings, his dog tag, his watch. Don't you remember, Sergeant? We found them on his corpse. That man has never seen the colonel. He's just trying to confuse us with his lies. Fuck's sake, he has absolutely no evidence for what he's saying.
I have this.
But what? If I'm not mistaken, it's a graduation ring for the 48th Commission of Officer Candidate School.
Colonel Harris graduated in the 48th Commission of Officer Candidate School.
Sergeant, you don't believe him, do you?
With all due respect, sir, I only said that Colonel Harris graduated in the 48th Commission of Officer Candidate School.
He's trying to fool us, Sergeant. I remind you that there are more rings like this one.
Yes, but not with the same smell.
It reeks of shit.
Sir, permission to smell the ring? Fuck. It smells just like Colonel Harris's anus.
What? How the hell do you know what the Colonel's anus smells like?
I'm not authorized to reveal that information, sir.
Fuck. This is getting out of hand. Mr. Fox, continue your story. Let's see if we can finish this once and for all.
Ještě ne. Teď se rozbil. Si mě hledají, vole.
Base, area is clear. Returning to my position.
Nejlepší část, vole. Zničit generála. To mě prdel viděl. Takhle se to dělá, vole. To je tam schválně, že já tam vyběžej.
There it was, General X's private elevator.
Už dolů.
I went up in the private elevator of...
Proč mám úplně jiný?
They found a bullet in the carbonized corpse head.
No asi si jel na chaos.
So, it wasn't us after all. Colonel Harris was murdered.
Hey friend, don't look at me. I haven't killed anyone.
I'm not your friend.
For fuck's sake, shut up. Wachowski, send the bullet to Science Officer Hollister for analysis. And tell him to collate it with the gun Mr. Fox had on him. Maybe we'll have a surprise. I want the results of that 5 minutes ago. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that asshole General X had some cool
On to koupil? Nebo co
multi-band
to?
equalizer, auto-amplified subwoofer, and... No way. Double-deck cassette player. Fuck, you could record directly from one cassette to another.
To ještě rozmlátím. Myslím nějaký kanclík, ne, vole. Že budou ještě nějaké informace. Jak se jako mám dostat ten kabinet?
Fuck! I found out that bastard kept a fully stocked armory behind his office.
Ty psal vlevo, jíte vpravo. Já to nemám klíč.
I finally reached the last floor.
Bože, to je uložený.
Lieutenant, we already have the ballistics results.
And?
You are right, sir. Ballistics established that the bullet was fired from Mr. Fox's gun.
You killed Colonel Harris, you bastard!
Sergeant, behave.
Sir, permission to execute that assassin!
Permission denied. First off, we can't confirm the identity of the victim until we have the forensics report. Second, according to policy, Mr. Fox has the right to finish his story. Mr. Fox, continue. And you better not contradict the evidence we're collecting.
Tak kdo to prdele tam je?
Mr. Fox, leaving so soon?
Pane
And
generál.
without a farewell. That's not very neighborly of you.
Jsi šel
And
na
what's
špatnou
that on
stranu
your
asi.
shoulder? That's personal property, Mr. Fox. Haven't your parents taught you never to steal?
General X stood in my way, assuming it was really him and not another hologram.
Are you asking yourself if I'm another hologram?
Well, yeah.
No, not this time. It is I, in the flesh.
Good. Then I'll...
Put a bullet in my head.
You read my mind.
Please tell me, Mr. Fox, how does one shoot that which they cannot see?
What?
I know.
Fuck! Do you like my new device, Mr. Fox? Optical
Uhazy granáty,
electronic
vole,
color
ne.
camouflage, the latest in nanotechnology. Obviously, if you start firing randomly, there's still a chance I may be hit. I believe dumb luck is a concept you're fond of. So if you don't mind, I invite you to expend some ammunition with some friends.
Je mi zajívíte mi, vole!
Do you have many bullets left, Fox? I imagine not. I suspect you've stashed some grenades, though. Let's find out.
Cože? Co dělá? Musím uzdravit. To prdele. Jenom 11? To prdele. Píču svole, rakety posraný. Chceš znova? No to bude těžký, no. Tak jedem nahoru, co je? Už jsem tam.
Mr. Fox, leaving.
Prdele. Mně zmizely důkazy!
Do you have many bullets left, Fox?
Nevím, co dělá elektrické, může ještě použít proti tomu tanku. Fakt, jo. Piči, vole, já se ani neuvážu. Já zapomenu, že už jsem na to patřil.
Mr. Fox.
Je tady vůbec? Vůbec nepomáhá! Tak na chvilku, vole, a mezi tím nabije, vole.
Mr. Fox.
Se na mě helbar, vole. Piči, vole.
Mr. Fox.
To si dal na hard, jo. Jak dlouho ti to trvalo? Do prda. Au!
Do you have many bullets left?
Piči, vole.
Mr. Fox.
To je těžký docela, vole. První etapa jde. Piči.
Mr. Fox.
Stíháš. Do prdele, jedna se mi stůl. Mají už ani jenom místo v té raketě. Mr. Harris má chvilku žil, viděl jsi to, vystál. To prdele.
Which means it's time to comfortably finish you. By the way, I'm sure you may have noticed by now, while you were distracted with my friends, I took the liberty to follow you around
třetí fáze.
Stolen property.
Jak mám trefit do prdele? Granátem mám. Kundo! Dobrý no. Se jde vyplácat do prdele.
Mr. Fox.
Prdele, já jsem se chtěl. Zdraví. Musíš pak generát elektrickým granátem, aby ho odhalil. Aha. Tak to jsem nevěděl. No prdele, já jsem nechtěl kotou. Se postaral.
Mr. Fox.
Nepřibližuj se, hajzle. Jdi do háně. Ano, to jsme slyšeli. Je to? Je tak? Co? Vybere lékárničky šmejt?
You managed to injure me, Mr. Fox. Sincerely, this was beyond my expectations. Luckily, you brought my first aid kits. Hope you don't mind that you're missing one.
So, you've been stealing my stuff.
Your stuff. Everything you've acquired is from my base, Mr. Fox. And as the proverb states, one who steals from a thief will receive 100 years of pardon.
That bastard had been stealing from me while I was busy destroying his machines. And I'm sure he was going to steal more stuff as he needed it.
To je kurva. Do prčic! Jsem byl v dráze. Jak to? Ze strany ho nemůžu trefit, ale. Dá se mi něco ukrat, šmejt. A uzdravil? Ne, on se uzdravil, no. Jedu do granáty, kurva. Co pak budu dělat? Se prodali, jo. Jak mám doprvé porazit, vole? Tak trochu prdeli, vole.
You've run out of first aid kits, Mr. Fox. Unfortunately, you'll be unable to heal yourself anymore.
Fortunately, it also means that you've run out of them.
Which adds to the thrill. Let the best man win.
To se ta krpa vknudě, vole. Musím se restartnout. Já nemám ani obazy, jo. Takže se musím nechat zabít, jo.
Mr. Fox.
Sorry, Cleo. Když je odhalený, můžu trefit zbraní. Teď já to nestihnu. A teď hovnu, když mi jedou granáty, jak jsem prdeli, vole. Já nejdřív musím plácat lékárničky, vole. To potom do něj, vole. Prdele. Už máme lékárničky ovanou, vole. No prde, tak to se posral, no. To mi nevíde, vole. Si mám vykrvácení, vole. Píč. Už mám perfect roli, vole.
Mr. Fox.
Oprčit. Piči.
Well, you should be low on ammo by now.
Ta poslední etapa je docela na hovno. Se schválně musíš trefit, aby si vyplácal z lékárny, ty vole. A nebo teď do držky trochu. Já si hladím, aby neměl, když se léčí, no. Do prdele, tak to se posral, no. No, takže teď perfect roli, jo, mě netrfilo. A proč jsem zraněný? To je schválně, čurák. Kurdo! Nestřílej, vole! Já jsem čurák, ale místo kotovů dám mezerník.
Mr. Fox.
To jsem přižil kapesník. Do prčic. Tak mě ten čurák schválně zraní, vole. A jebat do zátilku svinou, vole.
You've run out of...
Dní. Dej mi lékárny svíňa.
I have underestimated you, Mr. Fox.
Boss defeated.
What are you waiting for? Finish me.
Time without paying for your crimes? No way. I'll take you to a trial so they condemn you and lock you in a cell to rot for the rest of your life.
I see. Tell me, Mr. Fox, how are you going to take me if you can't move?
What?
Huh?
You're so predictable. I knew you wouldn't kill me or let me die. Just like all of my other subordinates, they consistently led you directly into my trap, Mr. Fox. Honestly, I hope you were going to surprise me again, like that little spark in the basement. But once more, the pen is mightier than the sword. By the way, thanks for volunteering to test my new paralyzer. The discharge it releases shuts down the whole peripheral nervous system. You should have killed me when you had the chance. See you never, Mr. Fox.
See you never, General X. Are you all right, son? Don't worry. The effects on the paralysis will wear off soon. But it's not prudent to stay here. Come on, stand up, Fox. I'll help you walk.
Mám vzít tu mrtvou, ne? Aby se uzavřel kruh.
Colonel Harris and I went to the helicopter. A few minutes later, when I regained my motor skills, we took off.
Lieutenant, we have the forensic report of the carbonized corpse.
Hand it to the sergeant. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we can finally prove that Mr. Fox has been lying. Sergeant, what does the report say?
And the physiological study confirms that the corpse with identification C4423 measures 3 inches taller than Colonel Alan Harris, disproving his identity. What? Then he's not the colonel.
Of course not. I told you, Sergeant. Care to explain this, Mr. Fox? Are you going to tell us that he was tortured on a rack until it stretched him 3 inches?
That would be ridiculous. He's not Colonel Harris. I never said he was.
You what? You just told us that you both flew away in that helicopter.
I told you we escaped together, but never said that corpse was Colonel Harris. In fact, I have no idea who it is. Are you sure you found it in the helicopter? Did you plan it yourselves to incriminate me? Like some dirty cops?
How dare you? Enough games, Mr. Fox, enough. We'll find out who you are and then we'll execute you. What now?
What the hell is happening in here?
Colonel in the room, salute.
At ease.
Colonel Harris? You're alive. Sir, We thought you passed away.
As you can see, Lieutenant, I'm alive and kicking. Why is this man handcuffed?
We were interrogating him. He's a spy that we captured, sir.
A spy? Are you pulling my leg? He's a civilian who was imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. He's also the man that not only saved my life and freed me from the ex-Army base, but also he found classified information about Operation Jericho that will be essential in stopping the ex-Army. For goodness sakes, that man's a fucking hero. Release him immediately.
Yes, sir.
Did you tell them your heroic feat, Fox?
I was at when we entered the helicopter, Colonel. But it looks like they found a corpse in the helicopter. But fuck, I don't know who he is. They say he has a bullet in his head, and it came from my gun. But I haven't killed anyone.
That corpse was General X. I killed him with your gun myself. Don't you remember? See you never, General X. Later, while you were regaining your senses inside the helicopter, I retrieved General X's corpse and dragged it to the helicopter's aft. That bastard was heavy. In the air, you know what happened.
Hurry up, Fox. They're following us.
Don't rush me, Colonel. I'm getting used to the controls. This piece of junk has levers and buttons everywhere. But don't panic. I think we'll be able to reach Allied territory before they catch up.
Then I'll call the cavalry. Charlie, Alpha 54438, do you copy? Damn it, this radio isn't working. Fucking piece of shit.
Don't worry, Colonel. As soon as we reach Allied territory, they'll stop pursuing us.
Don't worry. Son, with no radio, when this fully armed piece of Soviet junk pings their radar, the first thing they're gonna do when we don't answer is take us down.
Fuck. So we'll be shot at if we keep going, or we'll be shot at when we turn around?
Affirmative. We're between a rock and a hard place. We'll abandon the helicopter as soon as we cross the border. I'm gonna search for the parachutes.
But jumping would still be risky in this jungle terrain.
You have them, Colonel? We're nearly there.
There's only one, Fox. You jump and deliver the documents to the Allies.
Are you insane, Colonel? They won't believe me. And you don't know how to pilot this junk.
I'm dead to them anyway. You're young. You have your life ahead of you, son. Take this ring. Show it to them. They'll believe you.
Fuck, it reeks of shit.
Well, that's because those asshole bastards were going to snatch it as they put their hands on me. So I hid it in the only safe place I had left. My ass. Come on, son, put on the parachute.
Colonel, you need to jump and tell them everything yourself.
We argued about who had to jump, and I had to admit that Mr. Fox had one convincing argument.
Fox, what are you waiting for? Hurry up, son. We're running out of time. For heaven's sake, put on the parachute.
The next thing I remember was waking up, hanging from the parachute tangled to a tree. The owner of a farm who spotted me arrived a few minutes later. After tending to my wounds and offering me food, he was so kind as to bring me here to the base.
The lieutenant and the sergeant were shocked and immediately apologized. A few days later, the Army decorated me with 2 medals.
Jesse Fox, for rescuing an MIA military colonel and recovering intelligence on Operation Jericho. I, Colonel Alan Harris of the 5th Battalion, award you a Purple Cross of Civilian Courage.
That medal really exists?
It didn't. They had to invent it, as they had nothing that they could provide for a civilian.
You're also awarded the Gandhi Medal of the National Idiot.
National Idiot?
Well, I received it because I didn't kill any enemies
At least we agree on that.
So, thanks to the documents I found, the Allies could find and sink every related submarine. The military base, docks, and Omega building were the target of a large operation. Everyone was arrested. Robert, the paparazzi, published the story and won a Pulitzer Prize. The two doctors and their two fathers dedicated themselves to finding a cure for cancer using nanonuclear weapons.
Wasn't it one doctor?
That's what they wanted us to believe. The captain of that boat retired with my $50 million, but he died of gonorrhea the week after.
Seriously?
Nah, but he would have deserved it. Do you remember Private Mike, the one I found hammered and whose leave I obtained? Well, he could finally visit his daughter for her birthday.
Hello?
Daddy!
And I went back to my old life as a smuggler. The end.
Wow. Jesse, that's the most incredible story ever told.
Jako
God, you have
pašerák.
an amazing imagination. You should be a video game writer.
You don't believe me?
Not a word.
Thank you very much, Miss Incredulous. Hey, who are those guys?
Must be an improvised patrol. Don't say a word if they don't ask you anything.
Good morning. May I see your passports, please?
Good morning. Here you are.
Very well. Let's see. Fuck. You're Jesse Fox.
Yeah, that's me.
Holy Jesus. I can't believe it.
Hey, Jimmy. Who is that guy?
Fuck, Mike. He's Fox. The one who rescued Colonel Alan Harris and prevented the nuclear attacks. I really admire you, Mr. Fox. You're a fucking hero.
Thanks, soldier.
Here are your passports. Go, drive carefully.
Are you okay? You've been very quiet.
Jsi jak červená, Wolfe.
What's up?
Then it's true. It's all true.
Now do you believe me?
Kiss me.
What?
Kiss me now.
Já si budu všude psát Mike, vole. Všem ty postavy, ne, Mike, vole.
Hey, Jimmy. Who the fuck is this Colonel Alan Harris?
I don't know. Yesterday I met that guy in a bar. He was nice. I told him that I was going to slog as a guard here today. And he said if I pretended he rescued the colonel and prevented nuclear attacks when he drove by, that he'd give me $100. $100 for saying 4 sentences. Can you believe it? Good morning. May I see your passports, please?
Good morning. Here you are.
It's been the easiest $100 ever.
Fuck. People make up stupid shit just to score.
Yeah, dude.
Přijel si vymyslel, vole. Tak jo, je to dohraný. Já mám good ending, vole. Takže další hra. Se bude zajímavá na streamování, jo. Blackbook. Je to karetní hra. Tak to bylo streamování. Target selection, jedný vrat. Borhinc, ať vím, ale aspoň ze začátku. Gamepad nemám. Sort cards in Durak by Suite. To natuším, co je, vole. Obtížnost normální nebo těžkou? Ještě Nightmare. Zkušený. Vyšší stojí ne, a normální obtížnost. Jak mi půjdou ty karetní hry, jak ty mi to půjde, no. Post effects. Možná. Já si odskočím, přehodím UnMetal dohrán. Tak. Když jo, jo. Tak jsem tady. Nová hra. To přijelo 25. Takže bullet sponge. Tam normálně obtížnost.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard, which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which old Igor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Černínský újezd.
I slept poorly last night. Been waiting, hoping for you to return, but you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where are you headed?
Proč je šeptá kurňa?
And from the warm summer, departed.
Má zpomalit dialogy. Animation speed.
There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to.
To nebylo řvát.
Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of Dad. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
Jo? Já jdu zachránit svého milence. Aha. Tím to všechno začalo. Čím to označím?
They didn't bury him in the holy ground. Unclean dead, they say. I will never believe it.
Já to můžu sebrat, ty svíčky. Běžím. Jde srát. Až já jsem mám pelišku. Úplně 5 životů, dobrý. Demo začalo trochu jinak. Měl se jít do vesnice někdy.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Where have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
Nemám kurva říct svíčky, vole. Prvním kole dej 3 svíčky.
16 miles, Solikamsk 102 miles, Nirop 21 miles.
Tam někdo čumí z lesa. Kde tam mám udělat?
Well done, Vasilisa. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Na to. Ochranný kruh.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
Už prosakuje, kurňa.
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The
No,
seal is
grimoire.
open.
Asi se mi otevře třetí oko.
Lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
Musím zachránit svoje děti v jiném realmu.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it, and I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life.
Ano.
To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
A jak?
Time for your first Sagavar.
Co to je? První partička, vole. Mám jednu kartu. Urazy. Tam má 4 damage asi. Je to tutoriál. Já obsahuji všechny tvoje karty. Použij úrazy. Ukonči kolo. Je ukončené. Dostal facku, vole. Co dál? Tam ochranný kruh nemůže na mě. Posilnit kruh. Ano, modrý jsou defense.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Sagavar.
Co je co? Když kombinovat několik stránek za Gavoru. Takže 3 karty za kolo. Dodržuje pořadí. Listina klíčů. Jo, řádu na klíčů. Můžu použít jenom 2 svitky a 1 klíč. klíč, aha. 8 do útoku a 3 do obrany.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
Actions. You know. Jedna facka byl dole, no.
Take that, you mangy hellhound! What?
Vstoupit do pekla. Bohužel posral se to.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you. For the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
Dark side, ne? Přání, mám přání.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
How do I open the seals?
Oh. Can't figure it out by yourself, girl. I'm disappointed.
No tak. Jak to poprvé.
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa.
Sada takový věci, vole.
Chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose?
A to je co?
I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
Ah, that's the spirit.
Moje činy. Se to na konci sečte, vole. Moje říky. Choice replace. Jo, určitě konec hry. Tak já nevím. Jak je canon ending?
Soon you will have 3 charts at your command.
Nabrat všechny říky nebo?
Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the Devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago. Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the 2nd seal. The Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God bless. So, Vasha, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
Ještě ne.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
How's our izba built?
It was built long ago.
Lots
more than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the 6th son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a 7th brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chorts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the chorts under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. We were playing with the other children, but I lost my patience with a boy. I cursed him severely, sent him to the Leshy. So the Leshy carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
No, I have to go, grandfather. We'll talk later.
God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour
Jen
for
tak,
your
jo.
household. Please, hear me out.
Aha,
I
za
won't
mouku.
waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something
Pane
terrible
Millere,
was happening at the mill.
dostanete
We were working
tvoji
in the night,
polívku.
when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
Receive experience reward. A jak to mám zjistit do prdele? Mastikon. Button. A dostaneš jenom půlku, jo, to je nápověda a dostaneš jenom půlku zkušeností. A co? Rekapitulace si, jo. Story. Shishiga, co to je? Co je kurva Shishiga, vole?
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we
Tak
do
si
now?
dát i pozor,
I
co
did
říkají,
everything
vole.
right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasya. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, Thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Nevím.
Got it, grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Třeba bych to porovnal, tak něco přijde do grimoáru.
I've sent a chore to Kushova village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
Ano, cestovatelská mapa, ano, se mám dojít 4 záchranné body. Co autosaving, ano. Ano. Přejeme ti štěstí. Já jdu nejdřív doleva. Pokud po mně ještě něco nechce ten. Ne, už tam nejví křičník, už nic nepotřebuje. Odcházím. Unique complete, předchozí task, no, tak jo. Já ten optional bo. Set off.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
What's wait? I have business with you. Hush, we'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts. So curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
Very well, I'll do it. Just well up by tomorrow, you'll see.
You read a simple curse and take your well-earned reward.
Dělám nákazu, vole. Teda se tam asi vrátím, já.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Poltergeist.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea.
Then we
prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
Tableware, it's a tableware. Takže on byl v předchozí vesnici. Zapomněj zavřít okno. Bude meluzína, vole. Zapomněj zavřít okno. To prdele.
I'm not so sure about that. We've left our windows open before.
You must not have made the sign of the cross over the samovar. That must be the reason.
Please,
to by ten ending,
don't leave us this way.
Já ti pomůžu.
Very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
You come inside.
Ale nedostal jsem nikové peníze,
Everything
vole.
is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
Prozkoumat místo, nebo zaútočí na samovara.
You approach the overturned samovar.
No.
Suddenly it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is...
Jsou dva, sakra, to jsem nepočítal, vole. Tak. Waste 3. Down 3, aby ignorovat obranu. Jo, ještě na koho můžu zvolit? Na tohle. Na tohle 3. A obrana na sebe. Tak. Ano, rozumím tomu. Se posilnil. 4. Jak to, že se na mnou mě asi 5, ne? Ty on má obranu. Co se stalo? Proč? On má nákazu. Jdu sam -5. Obrnit. Jo, mu dá obranu +5, aha. To dělá. Dává 5 a vydal. Damage 4. Effect in place for every. Takhle něco dělá. Je to obrana jenom na jedno kolo. Či 4. To nevím, co dělám. A je to +2 životy, tak to tam musím dávat. Pošetřím. Jenom 3. Jo, má 3. Cože má 4. Už oslabuje, jo. Požehnat. se stalo? Tak, to si mám vybrat. 3 dveří na všechny. Efekt na 3 kola, no. Jsou docela silný karty.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping us. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Aksenia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
Tak. Takže odcházím. To je vyřešený. Navštíveno. Tak.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Přiblíž, udělat kruh. Obejít to.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment
je to správně, bude to souboj. 8. Dvě kola dá dva útoky, nebo? Takže tady to. Odbočka. Já taky zlikviduju.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
Co je beggar? Asi bezděláci, vole. Pozdraví bezděláka nebo dejít. Tak jak pozdravím.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away. Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
A ty dvě, no tak jo.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, a healing herb.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigici village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle. You draw up a new charter. Now the Leshi will be helping peasants from Vilgard. If evil spirits help anyone, they should help your village, not the inhabitants of Bigici.
A to je dobře. Další odbočka.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
Huh?
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest, You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
Break herb, to něco existuje. To je hřebíček, ne vole. Budu nemykat zámky hřebíčky, vole.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Eliminuje nemáka. Aspoň něco.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
Read the prayer. Come closer.
The black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God. Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Ochrany kouzlo, nebo pronásledovat souvu. Tyjo, co mám dát? Tě před něčím varuje, nebo se tě někam zavíst.
You read a protective Zagavar and feel that the ancient words help you. You continue your journey with confidence. Besides, a bit of extra training never hurts. You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
Udeřit vesničana. Vysmát se.
You play along, thinking it was meant in jest. However, a moment later, it stops being funny. The peasant is inhumanly strong. He overpowers you, and you go tumbling down off the edge of the chasm. You come to your senses at the bottom of a narrow ravine. The trees rustle loudly in the wind. You walk around the windmill and approach the chewed forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery. The chort swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams. The forest is once again silent. The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Zadívný, tam je díra, vole. Já jsem chtěl sekírku, ale... Tam kde je kráva?
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
Takže já pust. Jak mi to může přijat život?
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall. You try to clamber up, but your misstep leads to a painful fall.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller.
The
grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning. This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you. You choose to take the money. The miller will hardly miss it.
Já nevím, jestli to je dobře nebo špatně, když nabíráš ty rakve.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirdi.
Má potom vylíst. Sebou muset. Jenom 8 na 8. Se udravilo. Jak to s ním? Třeba bude stačit, ne?
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism.
Možnost není. Jo, já už se tam točí raší, vole. Co chce?
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here?
13. bratr, tyjo, ještě jich bude 12. Miller?
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect. One endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
The windmill is possessed, but is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
Démonská přítomnost je tady náhodná, spontánní, jo. To může být. Millerová kletba. Nalákaný na obětinu. No cross, co je no cross? Ritual behavior. Ty, co myslíte? Co myslíš? Nákanej na obětinu. Nekříži.
There's no cross or ward over the windmill, and that's why you crept in.
Truly, there is no cross. But I'm not here because of that. I always have been and always will be here. They summoned me with a blood sacrifice when the mill was built. I'm bound to this place with my death in this world and my birth in the next. Enough, feeble sorceress. It is time to meet your demise. I will bring you into the ever dark realm of shadow and extinguish the candle of your life.
And soon you will visit the fries of hell.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
Dá se to ještě načíst. 20.00. Tak to vlezu celý znova.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands.
Amerikný.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break. As soon as you press the break herb to the lock, it opens and falls to the ground.
Nerozbil dveře, ne vole. Tady nic. Tady něco čumí.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas.
Mám se brát prachy, já nevím, jestli dobře, že sbíráš ty rakoviny nebo ne, ale... Asi ne, viď.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism, and the reason why the...
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here then?
Kvůli Millerovi.
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong.
Já jsem měl dát čortka. Já nevím,
thought
čort.
of you to be a strong witch.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as if you were summoned by a sacrifice? You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller. But I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable. And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
Well, so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem.
Cože?
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
Takže nejdřív vyzkoušet takovou, vole. Má 50, vole. Jeba dlouho. Útočí dvakrát. Že by to šel ukecat. Má 13 obrany. Takže útočit nebude. Možná. Tyjo, 13. 8. To je 11.
So arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Jo.
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
Tak nebude. Točí 5krát, 2krát. Šest, 8, kurňa. Přidává 3. Takže můžu 2. Tak chcípám, vole. Jednou za kolo. Jo. Velverzit. Funguje jenom na velverzit, já mám asi jenom jednu kartu a to. Zase útočí. Zase útočí. Ty já mám jenom 3 do obrany. To je 15, během mi 5. No. Co to dělá?
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
Se útočí kurňa. Jenom 2. Teď musím dát 13. No. 4, 8, 10. Co se děje? To jsem porazil. Odstraní pozitivní status. K čemu to bude, vole? Aha. Střelá ti kartu s klíčem na jedno kolo. A nebo řádu. To tě bude stát 1 život, nebo přidá? Jsem klíče, já nevím, vole. To dopadne, vole. Skill pointy. Ano. Jo, slavím se něco od Demika, jasně. Kolik má vodu? Jo, kolik můžeš použít? Mám 4 a 2. Tady jsou 4 stromy. A jo, 1 skill point. Tak do čeho to dám? Co je za govor? Tady je to nahoře asi. Já můžu použít 1 klíč a víc. Je to ještě auto learning, když si to nekoupíš. O 1 damage navíc, jo. To je nic. A obrana o 1. Já potřebuji level 3. To si tady nekoupím, to chci level 3. Ale koupím. To change. Ten one. Že si mě vyměnit 1 kartu. Tak je nepotřebuju. Větší inventář nepotřebuji. Nižší ceny. Jo. Když použít dvě věci kazaku. Navštívení vesničanů dostaneš o 10 víc. Tahle šoviny navíc. Klíč. Vias. Page Creations. Stojí míň. Moje nevím co je, to tady nebylo. Pět zlatek navíc po dokončení jobu. Práce. Last job. Poskolka můžeš asi poslat na zakázku. To je asi třeba bych viděl specializaci poskoku. Já nevím. To jsou takový zkušenosti na hovno. Tam jsem čet. A to je 3.6, no.
You take the demon into your personal service. He will ask for
Tam není
like
zvednutí životů.
The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
Rezistence proti úlce, nebo co to je? Nákaze?
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chore. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
A to teď přišel, jo. Ježišmarja.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the Aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chort.
Jo, myslím, že nějaký démon to bude vidět. Je to možný. Třeba tenhle ten, co se vleze.
The chorts are back.
I sent them to perform an arduous task.
A jiném, že byl pryč.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your Pested.
Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your bestiary. In the end, you decide what you do with those shorts of yours. God help us.
Visitor 4. Se přeskočil nějak.
The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the West in a completely different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed? Your own shorts are also a giant pain.
To jsem se nevšiml.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them, that's for sure.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to use demons everywhere? It's dangerous, and a sin to boot.
Well, what did you expect? It will soon be the 20th century. The demons might make it easier. If they can start making floor, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines? Huh? I think there's a steam chart inside, like the one you can find in a samovar.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
Já mám 4. Hlad, údeří nebo korupce. Každý má nějaké preference, no to se naučil. To jsem si měl asi dát teď, no, teď mi to bude chybět. Slender. Násilných nevinných dívek. To tam pošlu. Resistent status var. Hříchy. Já nevím, jestli máš sbírat hříchy. Já si myslím, že ne. Chceš jich mít co nejméně. Tak to abych oběhnul všechno sám. Tak ho tam pošlu dole. Jak ho pošlu? Send. Já nevím. Tu jsem chat, email, send admin. Ty to je dlouhý. A jak pošlu, já nevím, no. A pokračoval bych zítra. Už v té hře. Díky za sledování, zatím čus.